Yo,
Yo,
what's happening?
how's everything with you tonight?
Oh, I'm good, man. Episode 10, Disturbing the Peace. We're at a little miniature milestone here.
We
And
are episode 10 and we got the base taco on.
we got the base taco on. Man, does that thing rip.
It does. It's one windy monster. What was the lowest you were playing this weekend? Wasn't it like 12 hertz or something?
I mean, I popped in a 12 there, but it don't play lower than 16.
He wasn't trying to full send on 12. I doubt that.
Yeah.
But so speaking of this past weekend, let's let the crowd know where we were and what was going down. We went to the, what is it, the 10th?
Yeah, the 10th.
10th annual Team Deadly Hurts Memorial show in Thornton. Is it Thornton?
Thorntonburg
Thornton.
or something like that.
Whatever. It was somewhere in Virginia.
Yeah.
This sounds like Central Virginia.
Somewhere in Virginia. We were there. I remember it. So I rolled in Friday afternoon. You rolled in Saturday, like 7:30 or 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning, like a psychopath.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Saturday, the weather was not looking good, but you know what? They did a rain delay, pushed the opening from 10 to 11, which helped because the rain was like almost non-existent by 11:30, I want to say, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah, the rest of the time was really honestly nice, other than once it got dark, it was outrageously cold.
Yeah.
Dude,
that wind and that cold was,
when that sun went away, that wind picked up, and it was like, I swear it couldn't have been more than like 28 degrees down there.
It was
brisk.
It was crazy cold.
Oh yeah.
And you know me, I never wear a jacket or a hoodie or nothing, and I was having a hoodie on and freezing my ass off, man. That was cold.
And you were
nonetheless, we had a great time.
Oh yeah, we were all like full tilting there for as long as we could possible. Yeah. Maybe even sometimes longer than we could possible. Which gets to our next point.
What? Already? Dang, throwing me out there. So all right, so the car got finished and we made it down there. Man, I handed out a pretty good amount of demos. I would say probably not as many as a normal show. I don't know. It was kind of weird. I don't know if it was because of the weather or people were still setting up, or maybe it was like us. They're going to the first show of the season or something. But man, I usually hand out, like, at a show that size, easy, like 150 demos at a show. And I don't know if I really did even 100, to be honest with you. Maybe I did. But yeah, the SDDN was getting down. If anyone hasn't seen some of these videos yet that people have been posting, that poor car, man. I mean, some of you guys know I put wood in the roof because it was flexing so bad that it was going to break the window or more of the car. The rearmost brace that goes, the factory brace in the car roof, it did get broken 5 places when I had those ZV5s in there, and we re-welded it. I took the deadener out. I put 3/4 inch plywood PL Max to the roof, and then put the headliner back up and everything. And it did stop the roof itself from turning into liquid, right? I mean, everybody that's been around this shit knows, like, if you have a little bit of deadener or no deadener, your roof looks like Jello. And
yes.
So even with the 2 layers of deadener I had in there, that thing still looked like Jello. The plywood definitely made the roof a little solid, but it did not stop the rear glass from looking like liquid. I swear that drags people in. Like, how in the hell is that window staying in the car? And it doesn't leak. It hasn't broken yet. I don't know how.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that thing to just shatter.
Dude, I don't understand how it's still in the car. I just don't.
It moves so much.
And I'll say the plywood definitely helped the front windshield. It does still flex a little bit, but that energy does not travel forward or whatever. And the front windshield does move a little bit and stuff, but as you can see in some of those videos, but it made it a little more firm. But
what's up, Brandon and Wes?
So enough about that. So we did hand out some killer demos. I'm trying to get these comments pulled up because I forgot. Hey Kevin, what's happening? Chris Coffee.
I'll be right back.
Mr. Decaf Music himself.
I got my live going right now. I got Wes Strickland and Brandon Philibrick in there.
What? Wes is watching your live and not mine. This is bullshit.
Sorry.
Wes, come on, man. You're killing me. What's up, Josh? Yeah, the STDN is a great sub, man. Awesome sub. Yeah, they do like that. That's one reason I didn't want to add braces in my car, because when you can see that back window and the roof or any of the metal flexing like it does, people love watching that shit. I mean, it's cool. Because it makes you wonder, like Base Taco is saying, like, how in the hell is that window still in one freaking piece, man? I have no idea. But so I gave out some killer demos. I did have the car stanking pretty much all day from the rip. I mean, I was getting this thing pretty warm all day long, and I would let it cool down. You know, I never got smoke out of it, so I was pretty careful in that way. Here's Kevin with the major question. Getting to it, all right? Window jelly. So I never got any smoke out of this. I was careful to a point. And then it was probably the late evening, and I had a couple of kids swing by, and it was kind of like everybody was up at the main building getting awards and all that stuff. And we kind of hung back and we're doing our thing. And so I had a couple of kids stop by. They got some demos back to back, and I was full tilting for them. And I mean full tilt. And then there was a guy that walked over. I don't remember who it was, and he wanted a demo. And I was like, just shut the car down because I could start to smell that coil getting warm again. And he asked for a demo. I'm like, yeah, man, hop in. I won't be able to give you full tilt or nothing, but go ahead. So he got in. So I like started rolling the knob up, and he was like, you know, huge surprised at how much output the sub had. And I couldn't help myself. All right.
The base bug got the best of you.
It did, man, and I did it. It's my own fault. I got a Salt 8 on this. It's one subwoofer with a 3.3 coil. It's rated at like 3,000 RMS, I think, something like that. And I got a Salt 8 at 0.5 on this sucker with plenty of power to back it, from Coventry Car Audio, by the way. And yeah, it's she's solid, boys.
She looks a little bit like this.
It looks like that. Yeah, it does. So
cranked.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna find out live, because I haven't figured this out yet. So while you guys are continuing this conversation or another conversation, I'll be in the background cutting this out.
All right. So tell me about the W7 you got there.
Well, I bought it from a homie like 2 years ago, and this was before I knew anything about car audio, and he was like, yeah, man, I got this JO12W7. I Googled it, and I was like, oh, MSRP's $1,000. I was like, bet. So I offered him like $75, and he was like, I'll take it. And I was like, bet. And when I pushed on it, when I got it, I was like, oh, that sounds like coil rub, busted up coil. And he was like, nah, man, it worked last time we pulled it out. And I was like, all right, whatever, $75. Even if it is blown, I'm going to still fucking rock it.
Yeah.
It was blown to shit. This is I think the coil goes down probably another ½ inch typically. All of it's gone. It's in the trash. So here I am 2 years later with a paperweight.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice paperweight though.
It is. It's an expensive paperweight, but I've been trying to figure out how to recone it.
Goddamn.
Right there.
You don't want to put a W7 surround in there because they'll just deteriorate over the next 5 years.
Dude, surprisingly,
there we go.
The surround and everything on this, minus this dust cap, the surround and everything is actually still good.
That is wild, dude. I'm surprised it hasn't turned into dust.
I know. I think this one's an older model too. This one's not like any of the new stuff the new one they have.
Okay.
I never got to hear it. I mean, I would love to put it in like an SQ build or something because that's kind of what they're made for, but not right now. Not with the way she sits.
No, definitely not the way she sits. I mean, you can, just won't do anything.
We can make a smoke show out of it. I still, tinsel lids are right there. We can just hook the bitch up and give her.
Yeah, see what happens. Oh, crap. Look at that. There's like half the coil missing is in the gap still,
Massive
all
slinky.
of the coil. No.
Oh,
There she is.
Damn, dude.
Man, that's a big ass former and coil.
It
man.
looks
yeah.
like it might be a little burnt.
There it is, right there.
Like quad X
man.
this one. That's like 10X this one.
Right there.
Ouch. That's a big old pop.
Yeah, man. You get that.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
happens when you put 8K out of one sub.
I mean,
it happens.
Yeah.
What's up, Andrew?
It do be happening.
The W712, Brandon. That's what it says now. I don't know.
So that is a new triple joint ring on this too. I do remember seeing that. It's got, you can't really see it that good, but it does have holes around it to kind of backfill the epoxy in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got that coil spaghetti.
Bro,
Brandon.
it smells so good.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you have a very nice smelling car now.
Yeah.
It smells like base head.
I put the seats back up and locked them in place, and I couldn't smell it anymore. So
perfect.
Just take the Neo cap off of it. See how it performs.
Tell you what, man, those coil windings are huge. Those are bigger than normal. I can tell you that. That's a badass coil.
Is that an 8-layer?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like
not anymore.
No. She's too many layers now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thick boy, I'll tell you that.
What's up, Andrew?
Yo, what's up, Kyle?
She locked. Yeah, man. I gotta go back through these comments, so.
And if y'all didn't know, I'm giving away an HPVM and a bunch of decals.
That I'm winning.
Bunch of decals here, dude. All sorts of stuff from Sundown to Coventry to DTP to Log, Audio. We got a couple. That's actually, there you go. I got a couple easy floats.
Yeah.
And an actual real float rag for people who can actually float.
Hey, so explain to us, how can we go about winning those?
Well, if you go on my profile and look at videos instead of like posts or reels, if you just go to my profile and click videos, you'll see a video there. Just share the video and comment, what you could do with the HPVM, because this thing is handy in so many different builds. I've seen it in a few different builds there at TDH. It's starting to take over because it is just that good of a meter. Super fast. I love mine. I know Mike loves his.
Oh yeah, man, love it. I actually have another one right here.
Yeah.
But I posted it on my page for sale. It's like, I want to say, I don't think you can order them anymore, and there might be a couple dealers that have them, like a couple left over. Yeah, Kyle. Literally all the power, man. It if you didn't see, it definitely slinked. The coil's gone.
A little bit.
My recall will be here on Thursday. So
they sending you a 16-layer?
Yeah.
So right now, unfortunately, since that's such a new sub in the parts, they only have one coil available. They don't have any they don't have anything else other than the stock available. So, but what I did do was I got that's sweet.
Hey, I like that.
This was me attempting to make t-shirts earlier and then realizing that this DTF transferable was not going to work.
Oh, shoot.
Dang.
Yeah.
Down to fuck.
No shirts as soon as I can tell.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I have one of the wireless volume controllers as well. Wireless system controller.
Wireless volume
I
control.
want one of those so bad. Those wireless ones look badass.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's great.
Everything about them is super cool. I love how even just the smallest things, it's like an aluminum case. It has an aluminum holder that has neo magnets in it that it just clicks in real nice.
Dude, no stone left unturned with this guy.
And none.
It's ridiculous.
He's what we needed, a quality product at a price that's not insane.
What kind of bass knob, right? Is a wireless up to what, 400 feet?
500 feet.
500 feet. I get that wrong every damn time. 500 feet, right? Has an O-scope built into it and a voltmeter and many other things built into this thing. That's the craziest thing ever. And I hope he's not watching this because honestly, that's like a $500 value.
Seriously, it really is.
Seriously.
Only $300 on pre-order. I mean, it's going to go up too.
I bet you it's going to be $400. I have no idea. I'm just taking a guess. But.
And it's worth every bit. It has its own protect features. It can change your RCA output voltage.
Yep.
Like, what? That's ridiculous,
It's going to be crazy, man. Oh, shoot. He's 3
miles
away.
Yes, you are lucky.
Yeah.
And get to hear the old LF, the loud Fiat.
Yes, I need a demo on that, man. As soon as he gets that sub rebuilt, and maybe I don't know what kind of show he's coming out to, but
what state is he from?
He's California.
Ah,
yep.
Yeah.
Out in the way.
So when I put this in this weekend, I will have a Nilo voice coil monitoring sensor up, whatever you call it.
Oh yeah.
On there, so I can watch the coil temp and maybe
don't get too far.
Yeah.
You won't be metering the dust cap.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I might do with that? We were talking about, I wonder what it translates to. And I'm sure it'll be roughly the same, right? Every time is how hot is the coil versus what you're measuring on the dust cap, right? Because if you could figure that out, do you really need the voice coil? I mean, sure, there might be some stuff that comes into play with that, like how cold it is outside,
The deviations become in with how tall your coil is, how long your former is,
right?
But small fourth orders and sixth orders, people like me who can't see their subs.
But if like
me, just get down and magnet out.
Yeah.
But log for like you, for instance, or anybody with multiple subs, right? You could put one voice coil sensor. If you want to cheap out and not buy, somebody's got 16 subs in their vehicle.
Oh yeah.
You could put one sensor on there and measure one sub and check the dust cap on that versus the other ones, and it's probably going to be pretty close.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Check every once in a while yourself, but
right.
That's what the nose is for.
Yes, exactly.
And Mike knew better.
All right, yeah, I did.
He made my truck stink from his car.
Yeah, it's stink pretty good.
Everything that was in my car that we were traveling with smells like coils. I picked this cup up later that night and brought it in the hotel room because it was in there all day. Yeah. And I went to take a drink and I was like, "Oh shit!" The whole cup smelled
fermented coil.
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
Terrible, man. Hey, shit happens when you party, At least with sundowns, you could smell them before something bad happens. I got this thing right here. This didn't give me any smells at all. Just poof.
If it was a ZV5, it would have stayed alive. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know about that.
Well, this was from a ZV5 here.
Is that the infamous E6000 gold surround?
This is the infamous E6000 gold surrounds. I got another one.
That tore the internet up.
These were pretty cool while they lasted. I tried to fix them even after. And, they were constantly still burping, 48s and 49s.
I mean, I see nothing wrong with it. I think you could glue that back and be just fine.
Dude, it'll work. It should work.
Here you go.
Yeah.
There's my new former cap.
I'll send you this one.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn, you know what?
Thing.
I was trying to get a former cap on this Recon, but they don't have them yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hurts.
That was there before. The guy who sold me it had that. No.
Wait a minute. Didn't I send you those?
Yeah, but not with that rip.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Somewhere.
It's that JO stitching.
Oh,
It's
here.
actually not bad. It's just the JO stitching doesn't last. Oh, wait, that's actually a... Oh, never mind. That's a repair.
I think this is the cone that went to this.
Oh, nice. Or
Yeah.
what's left of it.
This coil slapped the bottom plate on the motor a few too many times, and it actually drove the former straight through the cone.
Ooh.
Pretty crazy.
And it's funny because I posted about this. It's my fault, right? The box was too large, net airspace, and I was playing pretty freaking low for how. And the amount of people that argued with me that you didn't bottom that out and it didn't blow the fucking cone off the former. Like, wait a minute.
That seems like a perfectly fine coil.
It is a perfectly fine coil, minus the bottom. If you could see it, that aluminum former is.
I'd still send it, dude.
No,
yeah, that's good for another 3,000.
Honestly, this you could probably, if you just want, and I might do it just to fuck around, but like, it might be something that you could do something with, just to play with, mess around with rebuilding a sub or something. But yeah, I'll bet anybody 10 grand that this bottomed out and it pushed the cone straight through. Like,
I seen the damage.
Don't tell me it didn't happen. That's my only point.
Yeah,
it didn't happen, man.
I've seen it.
The campground that we were staying at in Tennessee heard it happen.
I look like Mike J. Or I look like Mike Bridge now.
There we go.
Yo, what's up, Brett?
What's up, bros?
It's actually a pretty comfortable hat, to be honest with you.
Yo, Brett, what's good? If this would stay on my head, this will stay on my head very well. Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Nice. Actually, I kind of want to integrate it in with this a little.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's sexy. Hey, no,
Nice.
flip it. Flip it. Put that one on top of that one.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. It's
Oh,
not as
yeah,
comfortable, I will tell you that.
No,
that doesn't work.
Nah, don't work. I was thinking it would go further down.
I'm saying the new sundown hat should come with this built in. Like,
Yeah,
That can cover your bald spot.
free surround.
like if they put an 18-inch surround on that thing.
Oh Lord, didn't happen.
Yep.
Fucking cone heads, buddy. Dude, you guys see Brett's C-pillar build?
Oh man,
Come on.
Brett's C-pillar looks ridiculous.
I can't, like I said before, I cannot wait to be deep in that with some with some heinies.
I'm saying that thing's gonna be legit. I mean, it already is legit, and those boys cranked that out too. Mike and the boys.
Yeah,
dude.
Quick.
And I love that it's slide in, man. I do. I love that.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty wild. And 6 big, huge woofers with 60,000 watts. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, who needs 60,000? This guy does.
Yep. I mean, really comparable. It's still, what we're putting to our subs. Each one of them,
Yeah, I'm putting about 2,000 per.
He's sending it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm doing a 52 at 20 with 2,000 watts per sub.
When are you getting that other battery?
Whenever the wallet decides that it's time.
Oh, dang. You're not getting that spin first?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. No, probably not.
Yeah. Dang.
I mean, hopefully, but who knows?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Just throw that other one in the lake.
Yeah. It's basically a butt anchor.
In the ocean.
It's good for about 5,000, but today I was coming home, I mean, just straight jamming, and it was dipping. We was dipping 11s again.
Oh Lord. While you're driving?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you were killing that battery.
Dude, I was sitting at like 3,000 RMS, alternator cranked, or RPMs, not RMS. Alternator, cranked.
Oh shit. Yeah, man.
Dipping.
Hey,
Hang on a minute. Hang on, Ricky. I got you, buddy.
Get Ricky in here.
Ricky, do you have the app?
He's installing some new stuff.
To me, it made me get the app.
Oh, it shouldn't make you get the app.
Yeah.
I just sent him the link, boys. Stand by.
All right.
And he looked at it.
So if y'all wanted to look, this is what one of those high precision voltmeters look like. Hold on, let me get a better light right here.
Yeah, she's upside down too.
You got pants on?
There you go. There you go.
All right.
No, it's sweet.
That thing is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, its refresh rate is insane
Uh-oh.
too.
Shit. Uh-oh.
Hey, Ricky gets loud.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening?
How do I turn this camera around? So I've been out here hooking this up all day. Not quite done yet, but getting close. I guess I can't turn it around, so I just
Nice.
fucking
Oh,
rotate.
man.
Oh, that looks good.
Mm.
I do need to order
Damn.
some new RCAs. My RCAs are a mess right now because I have nothing but 3 foots. So I got to order a bunch of 6-inch, a couple 6 inches and a 12-inch.
You get a new concept?
Yeah, it's all new concepts, Crystal.
Yeah.
Are you going Rhino?
Don't buy the Karmas.
That is super clean.
No, I'm losing my mind. Crystal cables, always.
Yeah, I have crystals, but I bought a bunch of Karmas and did my car up in the Karmas because it was the only 4-channel they had available. But, dude, I pulled 2 ends off those fucking RCA cables, and I'm pretty pissed about it.
Me too.
Damn.
They
I
suck.
have a million of them, like literally every single size except for the sizes I need.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, me
Yeah, I
too.
got
You
the
should see my
solid
mid
ends.
size.
Got the Salt 8 in, got the 2 400.2s, 2 200.2s. I have one more fanny I got to figure out where I'm going to put. Probably, I guess, over there on that wall, blowing across the Salt 8. Got
Have you seen the big fat fanny?
What's that?
Have you seen the big fat fanny they're putting back out?
Yeah, I was honestly thinking about getting one to go across the top up here, blowing down.
Nice.
I'm gonna
But
get that.
it would hide those 200.2s unless I moved them over to the sidewalls.
True.
Dude, you
I
got
had to
another.
bring the DSP back here too because I didn't. It was a fucking mess otherwise trying to get it past my power runs.
You got room for 2 more 8Ks too.
Yeah, I actually do, and that's the plan.
There's always room.
Did we talk about that yet? What my plans are on this?
Unless it's my truck.
Go ahead.
So probably later this year, we're gonna completely gut it, and we're gonna pull the back wall out, pull all of it apart, and we're gonna rebuild it for 3/18s, and put a Salt 8 on each of them.
God, I can't wait to do that.
Nice.
Bro.
We'll see if the 87 amp hour skib can take it.
What 18?
Plenty.
Pushing it.
Depending on the timing, I'm hoping ZV7s.
That'd be nice.
It may be some other options that few of y'all know the other thoughts that are in my head. A few
An SB6.
don't. Nah.
Inhumans.
Probably some Inhumans or
Yeah.
who knows, maybe we'll see a SDD NV2.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be ideal for me. That would really be what I'd want to do. But
I can tell you right now from experience, you don't need a Salt 8 per sub.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Oh, I absolutely know I don't.
Don't even
It'll
tempt
end up looking
yourself,
like that.
Ricky, don't even tempt yourself with it. I'm telling you.
Oh, I throw mine away. I've got quite a few of those too.
I just did it this weekend. That's
I
my
had
SPDN.
an 83 at half ohm for a while on a single 18 ZV6. And
Jesus
I fried that like 4 times in a 3-month period.
Oh, no.
No.
I'd do the ZV7, dude, if you can wait it out long enough because that's still a 3.3 coil. It's a badass motor.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm not in a huge rush for that. That's if I look at doing that, it's probably gonna be towards the end of the year when the show season kind of slows down. So I'm not worried about missing too many of the big ones. Maybe like after Ruckus.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it this year, but obviously making Team Sundown kind of forced some other changes real quick that between the lithium and amps and some other changes, I dropped like 10 grand last month. So I'm kind of calming down a little bit right now.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Me and you both.
Yeah. Yep. But all right, guys, I'm going to hop off here and get back to work.
All right,
Hey,
man.
I
thanks
figured
for
I'd show
showing us.
everybody this is the first time it's gone live outside of
Hell yeah.
outside of Sundown Team.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yep, for
Love
sure.
it. Keep
I'll
it
see
up,
you guys
man.
out at the next show.
All right,
Buddy.
see ya.
Nice.
Dude, that's crazy.
That looks really nice. Yeah, that's a whole lot of Sundown.
Dude,
Definitely a step up.
he's got to just get Salt 6s and call it a day.
So when are you switching to Sundown amps, Kyler? No.
Jeez. Really
I don't know. It's like he said, it'd probably be near the end of the season whenever I can afford the switch to the 412s.
Yeah.
Because I
I'll
think
be
I'm
honest
gonna
with
go
you.
412s.
That'd be nice.
If I could get a Salt 6, I probably would swap that into this instead of that Salt 8. Because I don't have any choice really. And I could back everything down, but you know what? The temptation's too strong sometimes.
Yeah. It is.
I can't wire this to 2 ohms, dude. It's only rated at 4,000 watts.
Mm-hmm. You just want to give them the beans, you know?
Not enough.
I get it.
Let's see. What do we got going in here? So
did the taco windy up after the rebuild?
You just have to ask.
It 100%. It got super windy. I didn't hear it before the rebuild, but after the rebuild.
I'll just let you know before it was not windy. It was loud, but it was not windy.
He was floating flags.
That thing had pressure. That thing had some pressure, man.
Yeah, it did a 152 at 20 hertz.
Yeah.
Hey Rick,
on bad power.
I'm gonna real quick respond to that. I'm keeping my Salt 8 for the Inhuman, but I could go for a Salt 6 right now on this STDN because I can't. I gotta have a Salt 8 on that Inhuman because I know it's gonna take it.
He just can't help himself.
No.
Yeah. You're gonna want to clip with that Inhuman, I bet.
Golly. I'm gonna run that straight to clipping. I better have an extra recone on hand.
Me and you both, Brandon. I love me some windy.
A JP63 per NSV 318. That's spicy, bro. I don't know.
It's a ton of power.
That's a lot of power. Probably not. I'd probably not do that. I mean, you could.
Yeah, I would do it. I had a JP63 on each of my ZV5s, so I mean.
Well, this dude's got a Salt 6 on each ZV5, so I mean.
Yeah, and now I have a Salt 6 on each one. They're fine. You're gonna be, just tune it to where it's conservative, and
Back her down.
You're gonna send, clean power to them. I feel like a clean 6K is 5,000 to 6,000 watts is probably good for demoing. Maybe a little much.
Pair of 8s per Inhuman. Shit. You know what?
Yeah.
It probably could take that, but I don't think it's necessary because
true.
Jacob did some testing on it and it's a pretty efficient sub. So I think I'm gonna be good with the Salt 8, especially seeing I can't remember the coil he's putting on that, but I think it's gonna be wired pretty low if I remember right. Let's see.
Yeah, right. Recon it with it still mounted.
Oh my god.
All right, so they got to figure out some sort of clamps around and stuff then, and all of that.
Yeah, because if I could fold up the surround like you do anyways, I could probably get in there, right, and seat that. If they had clamps for the spiders, I could still glue it, clamp it, and then buckle down the surrounds.
But how are you going to clean the glue inside of the box and do it all clean?
No, we got a better idea. A Salt 8K per coil.
There you go.
We'll link them all up.
Golly. I don't know of a coil that could take a Salt 8. I mean, if you're going to actually power it up.
Something Pride.
Yeah, sucks I didn't get a demo, Matt, but I understand.
Yeah, dude, I didn't get a demo from him either. It was just crazy. It was kind of a weird show, man, in a good way. But
yeah, I liked it.
I got around a little bit, but there was certain vehicles that had lines, and I'm known for walking by lines almost regardless of whose it is.
Me too.
It's just a time burner, dude, to sit in a line for an hour, and I can get a demo in like 20 other cars in that time,
Exactly.
It sucks.
I didn't even get a demo from you, Mike.
What's that?
What the hell?
I didn't even get a demo from you.
You lie. You did too, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You were sitting right next to me.
I know.
Oh my god.
Dang.
You're crazy.
Kyler, I'm pretty sure I think you were my first demo. Pretty sure you were my first demo.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
We know how that thing get down. It gets down.
Yeah. It
It
do
gets
be
down
getting
to the
down.
sauce.
It do be. Do an 8 per coil, of course.
Jesus Christ.
What, Brett? I didn't do anything.
He didn't get a demo.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
fucking you.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is pretty crazy. You're 2 cars down. I almost didn't get a demo from you either, though, to be fair. I didn't get a demo till like late in the day.
It was wild. There was too much going on.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
I didn't even see you guys half the day. I didn't know where you guys were at.
Dude,
We just go places, you know.
it's funny because I'll be like giving a demo or something, and Log will be waiting outside my car, and then like I get done doing a demo, or I'm maybe just goofing off in there, and he'll just be waiting outside my car. He's like, "Come on, we got to go over here and look at this." So I'll just,
Same. He's like, "Hey, you want to go get demos?" And I'm like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
close the car up and off we go.
You know, go do some stuff real quick. And come
Big
back.
demo guy.
I just love handing demos out all day, to be honest. I do love getting them, man. Steve
I
said,
don't know how many I gave out, but I gave out quite a few.
I just feel like I'm not loud enough to be giving demos out all day. You know.
I mean, you're one of the louder people in that size of a system. That's for sure.
True that.
I mean, go to some of these other shows, like even at, I don't know, like even at like Ruckus or even Sundown, like there's quite a few vehicles that, and I'm not knocking anybody for sure, but like there's a lot of trunk cars that are barely putting up like a 45, you know.
True.
Yeah. Didn't you put up a 50 on your meter?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and you were like, "No, I'm not going to go compete."
No, I wasn't happy with what I seen. So I mean,
he was like, "No."
If it's
He
just
seen the
gonna be
52 on my
same,
dash and was like, "Nah, I'm not doing it."
Yeah, I didn't want to pay all that to go compete because my roof knocks me out of a lot of trunk categories.
Yeah.
In most organizations, like I could compete in base wars. I probably would have done good in base wars, but it's base wars, you know. But
well, you know what my roof puts me out of, like every category.
Yeah.
My category's in like 170s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't compete.
No.
Eventually, man, people are getting like we're not going to take the wood out. Demo vehicles, right? They're taking over. I'm not taking the wood out of my car and then end up destroying my fucking $18,000 car currently.
I don't want to rip my roof just because I want to hit a score better than you.
Exactly.
And then otherwise I have to compete with a 170s build. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
We're just not
gonna
going to
keep
show up.
my shit. I got my roof is strong as hell.
Yeah.
I think that's why Base Wars is really going to start showing out on this, because we can go in Base Wars and we can compete with who we belong with. I mean,
me and you both, Brett.
And to be honest,
care less about competing.
In my car, I guarantee me putting that little, and my whole roof isn't plywood. It's just the back. Like if you split my roof into thirds, it's only the rearmost third of my roof, right? And I'm not taking that out of there, period. So like, and honestly, I think that hurts my score to be there, but I'm not destroying my car.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you on that.
I wish I would have gotten that build back together with the ZV5s after I put that wood in or whatever I was doing, and metered it so I could know what the difference was, because I guarantee I lost.
Yeah, I mean sometimes people lose with it, but you know you gain that strength in the car. You know, I feel like it's just more impressive, like Gramps and his build.
Yeah, that thing's crazy.
So solid. Not a single thing on that build other than the doors move.
Yep, and it's only the top corner of the door. Otherwise, it ain't moving.
Yeah, all of the back doors, the hood, the fenders, everything doesn't have a single bit of flex, and it's ridiculous.
This right here, Brett.
Yeah,
I would rather not hear rattles. I don't want to hear rattles. That's why. Like, I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Like, I'm not ever going to build pressure in the trunk. I'm never going to load it inside the trunk of a car, because all you get is the trunk rattling, the lights rattling, the latch breaking, the license plate rattling. Like, the seal's going to be loose. Like, I'm not doing it, man.
Hey, there is a big following around that, though.
Oh, they do it on purpose.
There's a big community that literally just like the rattles. They'll split their
Texas,
70s beautiful ass Impala in half just to hear the rattle.
Where's the Texas people at? Because that's who.
It's all Texas.
Where's the Houston people at? H-Town.
Yep. Got a 96 Crown Vic.
Just rattling the trunk straight off.
The trunk's just
splitting the trunk right in half.
Yeah. Brendan Hogue, where are you at in here? I know you're in here.
It's whatever, man. I mean, like what you like. I'm not dogging it. I'm just saying I'm not destroying my car doing shit.
No.
I'd rather have I like for you to get in my car and you can hear, like, it's so loud and clear that it hurts your feelings. Like, that's my goal, dude. There's
your doors
rattles.
Yeah, the doors do be upsetting.
Team
makes me
me and Raw get full tilt,
pros.
and then it's his one car and beats us both by like 10.
Yeah.
Dude. I still got to get those dialed in. So today I turned them up on my way home. I turned up my doors and I'm like, man, those are a little bit too harsh. So I'm going to still dial those in again. And then once I finally get them where I kind of want them and I get my A-pillars built, I am driving up to Michigan and I'm actually going to get it measured and dialed in. So it's like SQ.
I don't know how you would ever turn those up in your car. I would lose my hearing instantly.
Dude, it hurts.
I bet. Mine hurt my ears, and yours are like 5x louder than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brutal, man.
It's such a huge jump too, like from the difference, you know, putting the money into the multiple tens and stuff. It's so amazing. You did a great job on them.
Damn.
Yeah, I forgot to turn my tweets down, and I blew one of my tweets today.
Oh shit!
Dang, man.
I mean, luckily they were like maybe $15-$20, but like I was like, ouch. I was hearing a very bad noise from the right side, and it was that tweet just straight cooked.
Yeah.
On the way home when I was just cranked, you know, I was like, oh shit.
Hey Brandon, what 12s are you gonna put in the back?
Yeah.
B and C?
Rogue.
Neo Pros in there?
Maybe Rogue. Does Rogue make a 12?
No, I don't think they do. I think 8, 10.
I know Sundown should be having that
Neo Pro
12-inch V4.
I wanted to do 12. I wanted to do a 12 super horn per
Neo
door, but
Pros.
I think
dang, there it is. That's the way to go.
Sorry, Kylie.
No, you're good. You're good. I want to do 12s in mine, but I just feel like it's going to load terrible and just destroy them.
Nah,
because there's so much cone area there that when it loads onto it, it's just going to...
As long as it's carbon fiber, it should be all right.
Yeah.
Carbon fiber?
As long as it's like a $400 mid, it's going to be fine.
No, they're only going to be like...
Yeah, exactly.
They're only going to be like $250 or so each.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's my next step is figuring out my doors, because I mean, you know, you guys heard them. They sound all right, but
they sound pretty good, dude. They're honestly, they're pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Jonathan Price with the down for sound. What were those Hexicone 6.5s?
Yep, the V1s.
Dude, CJP. We're not haters over here. I was actually really impressed with those.
Oh yeah.
Mids, dude. Like, those things sounded really good.
Me too. That was the first time I ever actually turned them up.
No shit.
Yeah. Sub prices on your mids.
Every time Log was going louder than me, I was like, we got more gain.
Yeah. Dude, you did that thing. Those were screaming, man. I was impressed with those, to be honest. They sounded good all the way up.
I was impressed.
Chris, you are correct, my dude. Shit, I don't even want to talk about it, but
his Vexes looked like a sub.
They were pretty cool.
They're awesome.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, I could see that.
What is that?
What do you have for your front doors for 8s? Brando.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, I mean, you do have that. You do have the Neo Pro 8s that are already out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would really fix the issue, though. It might just.
They do be hitting.
Turn into a different issue, you know.
It's
also at the moment.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not saying neopros are the answer, but they are.
They really, I mean, could very well be, you know, if you let them.
I mean, I'd put them in for sure. Actually, I'd put them in my truck. I hate to keep talking about that while not doing it, but
Yeah.
soon enough. I'm waiting for my custom speaker pods for the doors, and I'm going to get working on that. What's up, Eric?
Thanks, Eric.
Eric, have you been on the whole time? Did you see my little surprise here?
Oh yeah, the surprise
I
where.
don't know if he saw it or not. If he was on, I'm not sure.
Go ahead and break it out. Let's see it for the people who haven't.
All right.
Neopro all around. Ultimately, facts. That's all facts.
Oh, there you go. So Eric, I had the SDDM playing at TDH this weekend, and well, I got a little happy on the Salt 8 wired at half ohm. We played good all day, man. That thing was strong. It had strong demos. Unfortunately, Base Taco felt it was perfectly fine to be disrespectful and not get a demo from me. So he can't testify to how strong the demo was, but
Mike decided it would be a good time to send the quills to the moon.
I did feel like it would be a good time to send it.
Yeah. He was like, 8K, 1 sub, fuck it. What's the worst?
Let her rip.
Apparently that's the worst.
Yeah.
It is the worst. Because I'm not looking forward to loading that back in there. Pulling it out wasn't bad.
Yeah, but to take it out, to put it back in, it's going to be real rough.
Just
you know what I actually came up with? I can show you on this a little easier, but so I took all the bolts out except the bottom one because that's what's holding it from kicking out.
Yeah.
So I cut a piece of wood that went in underneath my that trunk lip and sat on the front of the basket and held it in place. I popped the bolt out and then kicked the piece of wood out.
Okay.
So when I go to load this back in, I feel like if I can get the bolt holes lined up somewhat decent, I can do the same thing in reverse, is just kick this bottom up, put the block of wood back in, and I'll still be able to move it around a little bit and line those bolts back up.
I like it.
That's the hope anyways. We'll see if that works.
Maybe work on the Inhuman slide thing while you do it, you know?
No, because I'm putting this back in for the weekend.
Oh yeah, you want it in fast. You're gonna and then you're gonna blow it up again.
Dude,
you seem surprised like you're not gonna go full tilt on that thing.
You know what? I might just wire it at fucking 2 ohms.
It's not a bad idea.
It's a
probably
bad idea.
not. Probably not.
You think I get so it's rated 4,000 at 2 ohms? You think I'll get any more out of it than 4?
Plenty.
I can't remember what that sub's rated at, but I'm gonna look it up right this second.
I'd probably go like 5. Probably get 5 out of it or at 2.
I mean, I have plenty of power.
Sundown's steady with the. It's only rated at
3,500. So I mean, hey, I was barely above. The actual rating of Sundown.
It was just barely above it. It was only
3,500. 3,500 in Sundown terms is like 7,000. So I was I was only like 1,000 watts or 2 above that, probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
because I'm pushing over 1,000 per of mine, and they're not even getting over 120 degrees. So,
well, you got to think also, Mike. You're at 15 point what volts?
15.2.
15.2. And did you drop at all whenever you're demoing?
You know what? I looked at it a couple times after I was doing some back-to-backs, and it's hard to say because the whole day I didn't have my idle set as high as I should have. So I had the idle setting at like 1,000 RPMs, and realistically, that alternator doesn't put out full power until like 1,500 RPMs.
Yeah.
And the lowest I saw the voltage, I think, was like 15 even or 15.1 or something like that.
No, 14.8. You were flexing on me.
That's a good amount of. That's a good amount of power.
And I didn't even have the idle set during that.
It's a good amount of power.
I started 14.8 and was going to 10s. I'm
I
surprised the base 8K is still alive.
Yeah, man,
I was
that's
flipping
crazy.
the fuck out of that thing.
10 volts.
What's up, Andrew?
What up, Stonebreaker?
Oh yeah.
We're just talking. So I know he didn't see that. If he just got
Oh
it.
yeah. He's got to see it.
He's gonna be happy about this.
Mm-hmm. 3 30-second demos, 3-minute pause, 3 30-second demos, 3-minute pause, repeat. Yes. That's great, Ricky.
Yeah. I don't know if 3 minutes is enough to cool anything down.
It was good for me, getting up to 100 degrees and then going back down to 30 because it was cold as fuck out there.
Yeah.
I'll probably bring my Milwaukee leaf blower so I can blow in the port.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
I'm going to have to invest in some CFM blowers for Slamology when it gets hot.
Slam does get ridiculously hot. People blow amps at Slam like it's nobody's business because it's just roasting and people are just demoing.
I figure that's going to be an expensive show for me.
Yeah. But the good thing is there's a lot of vendors who bring a lot of stuff for you to buy.
Deals. Usually
So
pretty good deals.
I'm sure they do.
Bring extra money for amps and stuff like that.
All you need is some tools, which if you didn't bring them, I have tools everywhere I go.
Yep. I don't even bring tools anymore because Mike has them.
I do. I have everything, dude. I could build an entire system. But
yeah, I try to bring most every tool I need.
All we need is speaker wire, tools, and like a fanny, and we can get you going.
I had a small jigsaw that I bought at the Walmart just so I can do work on my shit, and it was Mike's generator up against my trunk at the campground at Saturday night at Slam, so I can modify my box to fit the prides.
Dude, we were getting work done.
That generator.
Oh, you were getting work done. I was watching.
Yeah, it was wild. Just for me to not like him.
No X-Men.
Yeah, I could have bought some ZV6 12s that day, and I really should have because they would have been a good price, and I'd have probably still blown them up by now, but I'd have reconed them and reused them.
I think you still have them running.
Maybe with new recones.
Hey,
who knows?
Shameless plug. ZV6s right now are on sale.
What?
They are too.
They're pretty damn cheap. $700 a piece. MSRP.
That is fucking cheap.
Cody still has that jigsaw. I gave that jigsaw to Cody Damrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The
prides, it was 12.18 maybe for the for the prides.
Go to the 12.
That's an 18.
Yeah, go to
it
the 12.
Was more than the dang Timpanos or any other 12. Dang, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
$700.
I know. That's why I'm hoping that price stays exactly like that for about the end of this year so that I can get 4 of those.
That'd be awesome.
It could. I don't know.
I hope. Lord, we all hope.
Because it doesn't say tax sale anymore. So I think it's just, it does.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to, get them scooched so that when they drop the ZV7, they're ready to roll.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if anything, they should still constantly be working on the yard sale site. I noticed they added a bunch of salt in there today.
Oh, yeah.
They have a yard sale site?
Quick second.
Yeah, you didn't see the sundown. Right now, they have a bunch of ZV5s with XV4 coils and stuff. So it has like a little bit longer throw or something. I don't know. What?
Yeah, right here. So.
What?
Isn't that wild?
Dude, extra cheap, bro. Like.
And they're so cheap, yeah.
Here's ZV6. $650. It's not that much cheaper, and it's used.
Oh, they didn't have in the motors and baskets the ZV5s with the.
Let me check right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, there's the ZV5s. Look at the 12s there, because that's a pretty cool motor. I mean, ZV5s, we already know that they can.
Yeah, and that is with the XV4 coils. That's a good price, man. Because that's
XV4 coil better than a regular ZV6 coil.
I guess. Oh well, I don't know about ZV6. I know it's better than
because the ZV6s are cheaper than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than the ZV6. I think the 6 and the 5 coils are the same.
Okay.
No, the 6.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
thought the 6 was an 8
The
layer.
6 might be 8 layer. The ZV5 is 4 layer, but still.
I know the magnet's got just
this coil should be better. I think this coil is longer.
Yeah, I think it's longer. I think they got a bigger spacer right there. Maybe not.
So does that mean more X-Max or a higher potential to bottom out?
True, because right now they don't really bottom out, you know.
They are bottomless.
I wonder.
Are ZV5 bottomless? Because I found the bottom earlier this week. And
yeah, you said you got them to bottom out.
Yeah.
What? You got ZV5 at the bottom?
Hey, go to the amps.
It was like a 13 hertz track. I threw that bitch on there and it was ripping. And it went clink, 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 clink. And I was like, ooh.
Dude, I could not get those ZV5s to bottom.
Insane. Oh, they added some SIAs, some SIAs since I last looked even.
Dang, I bet these are pretty good prices right here. $200.
Hey, I had an SIA 2500 and I'm not going to lie to you. What a dope little amp.
Dude, hey, go to those 2500s. How much are they right now?
Yeah.
250?
Awesome.
250.
Yeah.
It's used, but I'm sure they tested it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed to
I
work.
don't care if it's used or not.
It's got a non-DOA warranty only, but still, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Wes?
Those 2500s put out power.
Hey.
I had 2 EPL12s on those, and it would throw down.
Yeah, those are good amps, man. My kid's got the 1250 in his car on a what is that sub? E series 15.
I wish they had like an SIA 8K. That'd be awesome.
Dang, that's a good price too. If anybody wanted a budget subwoofer.
Oh, they got that on the yard sale? Or?
No, this is just on the regular page, but they're on sale still. Like those are badass little subs, man, for like super cheap. I mean,
yeah,
the 15 is $176 right now. That's cheap.
Look at that. Look at that pole venting.
That's what I was gonna do with my stepdad's truck. Do an EV412 on a 5-channel.
Hell yeah.
On a SAE V4.
Dude, those SAV4s are nice.
They're real nice looking. Yeah.
I need some of those for my stunt wall idea.
Need a stunt wall in the taco.
Big stunt wall guy.
What's with the Florida people with the stunt walls?
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate stunt walls, but the way I'm gonna take it, you're gonna like it.
Come on, Florida people.
Rick, he lives in Hickory, North Carolina.
Okay, but he's on a Florida team.
True. He's technically Florida man by association.
True.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll show Florida how to get down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Love it.
Florida people, huh? See, I knew it.
Yeah, they're in here, trust me.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. I didn't want to build a stunt wall, so I just built some badass doors.
You built
so he built stunt wall doors.
Yeah, you built 2 little stunt walls, dude.
Two miniature stunt walls. You can't call them stunt walls, though. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those people that's like, I hate stunt walls, but he'll put like way too much into a door that is basically a stunt wall.
Yeah. Not me, though.
Yeah. No, not that guy.
Like if Galen ever says that he hates stunt walls, no. You stop it. No.
I mean, I kind of hate stunt walls. I kind of hate them. I hate, what? I don't hate them. I hate when they park in the demo area facing the fucking demo area. Like,
yeah.
That's the shitty part.
Don't do that. I feel like somebody should be allowed to get over there and take your car and fucking drive it off way somewhere else where you can't even find it if you do that.
I'm trying to demo and I hear Tina Turner louder than my speakers.
I thought it was impressive that, speaking of stunt wall, I thought it was impressive that the people came from the back rows up to my car and were searching for my car to find out what the hell was playing so damn loud that it was drowning their demos out in the back row of
That's awesome.
Dude, yeah. I thought they were messing with me. And they're like, no, dude, like your doors were drowning our demos out back here.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
yeah,
Kevin.
No camera does your doors any justice.
No, it was distorting the mic on my phone, so it was
wild.
It distorts my earballs.
Yeah. You can't even turn it up.
But yeah, Kevin, Carolina with his Bass Canyon, that thing, is pretty nasty. I got my demo. I got the videos of it. I'll have to show you. It was really good. He said that he got his subs real stinky for me, and I did appreciate that.
Yeah, he was my first ever demo on this new setup.
Yeah.
It's on
I
my
didn't get a
TikTok.
demo. You know what? I didn't even see his truck there, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I seen
was
it, but
right
I
next
didn't
to the
get a demo
DJ Dirty
from it.
Bass tent.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep, he was there with under the DJ Dirty Bass type dealio.
Probably why I didn't see it, because we only
Did you
walked.
see them playing Tetris in their room? I tried to get Log to play some games with me, but he's over there sitting on his bed like, I'm not gonna fall asleep early.
I don't know how he couldn't fall asleep early.
Motherfucker's snoring to high heaven.
Dude, so they delayed the gate opening, right? And he drove all night. And I swear it was probably what, 8:50 when you got there, right?
Yeah, it was pretty.
Like,
it was right around that time. Yeah, 8:50.
Yeah. So he gets there, and then I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna love this." They delayed the opening till 11, and me and my wife Christy were like, "Dude, take a nap. We're gonna go get gas and blah 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 blah, whatever else."
Mhm.
And so he gets. He took a shower, hit the hay, and we went and did stuff. Came back, and I'm looking at the clock, and it's like I don't know, 10, 15, 10, something like that. And I'm like, you know what? We should probably go line up at the gate, but let me go get Log. I felt so bad for going to wake him up, because he couldn't have only slept for like 20 minutes maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that. Stayed up all day. I mean, quite a bit through the night.
Trucker toothpicks, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. A whole fucking bottle of them, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, but it is what it is. I made it. Yep, I made it. Gave demos all day, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, man, it was
Pretty good
impressive.
Demoing. Day 2, I was playing all DJ Dirty Bass, and I was going super hard with these new songs, and they were hitting just right for me.
Hey, DJ Dirty Bass has a Bon Jovi song. I cannot remember the name of it, but that shit goes so hard.
Does it?
It's so good.
Huh.
Nice.
I only have it on YouTube because I'm too poor to afford his flash drives, but it's so good.
You just
have to get a flash drive.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm with you. Tilt walls are cool for about 2 minutes, and
2
then
minutes, bro. It's over.
it's like,
You know how long they last? Like that truck that was set up at Ruckus Log. You remember this? That SUV that came with the barn door?
Yeah, I was there. It was playing for like a good half hour before it was turned around.
Well, he played for I swear like 10 seconds, and then like everybody was looking over at his truck wanting to burn it down, including me. I was like,
ask Chris Lee. There was a Duramax, like an earlier model that was also at the show. I'm not going to say who, but Chris Lee was like, all right, I got you. Opened up his barn doors on his van and was like, suck this. I think Log might remember that.
Yeah. Taco, you coming to May to steal?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
damn.
What kind of question is that? I'm there, baby. I'm in there like swimwear.
I want to go to that really bad, but maybe next year.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there with the team. We're in that Airbnb, and Brandon, you better be there because shit's gonna get wild.
That does seem like a pretty good time. Did you hear about that, Mike?
What is it?
All these guys, they all team at Hertz got an Airbnb together.
Oh yeah, I did hear about this.
Destined to be pretty wild. A bunch of Florida men.
Dude.
But an NC boy is gonna have to go down there and show them what the fuck's up, baby.
Yeah.
I got a feeling you're gonna get a spanking while you're down there.
I might.
Yeah.
Definitely if Isaac goes.
Florida people have some different.
He's
DNA.
gonna try to make it. He's gonna try to make it.
That'd be cool.
They
I'm
need to
scared
set
to
up
see Isaac's nuts.
Yeah. Again.
Near North Dakota.
A slamology.
Come on.
I ain't got a clue where North Dakota is. Like I know that I know that it's yonder way.
It's not
but I couldn't tell you. Slamology.
Where are you in North Dakota, Kevin?
Wake the Dead.
That's like north, you know.
Give me the closest city. You don't have to give me your address.
Maybe if
No,
there's
drop
something
your
in
address.
Minneapolis,
Drop your address.
Drop your
just
dox
south
yourself.
of Canada. I'm gonna say that I have no
Ooh.
idea.
It's
Hey.
almost 16 hours from North Dakota to Slamology.
Wow. Yeah, don't
So
go
I
to
guess
Wake the Dead. You're gonna hate that.
He's probably not coming to that.
Is there even a show within 10 hours of North Dakota?
I bet there's not.
It's
Damn.
highly possible.
I feel bad
that
for you, man. I feel bad for you.
Maybe in Minnesota, actually, like St.
Minnesota?
Cloud area. I want to say there's some stuff that goes on there.
Yeah, I'm from Central Illinois, Wes.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Log drop your address.
Yeah.
Minnesota's probably the closest thing for him to catch something. I know they have.
What about the Seattle area and stuff?
Dude,
Yeah,
that's forever away from there. That's farther.
Your best bet's probably going to the other coast.
Yeah, go to Slam.
Yeah.
Take a plane, and have your car shipped, or just make a 3-day drive.
You know how many people told me that about Made of Steel? Like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Bridge.
Mike Bridge.
Yo. Hero
The one and the only. Yep, that's the dude that made it all windy. He's the one that made it possible to get that windy.
True that. And it is windy.
He's been getting down on that damn build for Brett.
Yeah.
Along with other builds. The man just fucking builds.
He's just a builder. You can't help but have just basehead in his blood. He's
dude. I wish I could just do that for work instead. That would be awesome.
Nice. Just finished another wall.
Look at this guy.
He's
all right, you're right. He can't build. He can design like a motherfucker, though.
No, he said or design.
No, that's probably a lie. That's probably a lie.
Damn.
One truth, one lie.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. I would love to have a shop and stuff to be able to do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just hammering out builds, dude. That'd be badass.
Everybody move to North Carolina and we'll get it going. You know,
that'd be cool.
Man, Kevin
already getting logged to move down here.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to come to Eastern Tennessee, man. I want to move down.
I'll move to Tennessee.
That's taking you into consideration there too, Mike. So, because I know you want to go to Tennessee.
Yeah, we can all meet halfway. I'd love to go to Tennessee as long as we're not going to the Tri-City. We're chilling.
Yep, just somewhere out there in the boonies with a bunch of car audio stuff.
Yeah, man.
EXO just out there like.
Yeah.
Y'all want 170?
Yeah. How you doing tonight? Oh man.
Shoot, we're good, man.
Florida would be fun. I'd move out to like the Panhandle.
Somewhere right in here for me.
Go like south of what you're circling, because the right in the middle where you're circling is the Tri-City, and you don't want to be there. Yeah, right there's Tri-City. You don't want to be there.
How about down here, Chattanooga?
Yeah. Over that area.
Yeah. I got an office down there that I could potentially transfer to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
It's a plan. Chattanooga.
Yep. All right, done.
Let's do a 10,000 square foot house.
Like, it's close enough to all the shows where it won't be a 2-day drive, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mike, are you finally getting that bank from Coventry?
Yeah, what's up with that? Let's hear about it. Wes lives in the Tri-Cities. Let's hear about it.
I'm sorry, Wes, but I work with a guy from the Tri-Cities, and he said you don't want to live there.
Fair enough. Did Mike see this? Mike.
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, Mike.
Mike Bridge. What'd it do? We got a little problem.
We all have a problem.
I got to take the dust cap off. This is uncomfortable.
Hey, Mike, this is my ZV5. No, I'm just kidding.
Not enough power. There's former left. I don't know. Man. It's kind of barely there, if you can see.
Yeah, it is Bristol.
It did knock off. It did burn a hole right there, though.
She looks like she was on fire for a second. Is that just me?
I'm telling you, there was no smoke.
That's weird.
No smoke at all. And
Like that thing's like straight up. I don't know.
I got a string.
there was no smoke from that at all. Because I'll tell you this, I was watching it on my camera on my head unit, no smoke. And also the port is kind of lit up with the LEDs that I have in there for the camera. And there was no smoke coming out of the port.
Weird flex, but okay.
True.
So, hold on. I got my shit on my camera.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man, that was a big hit.
No, that was badass. That is bad.
It sucked because some of the times, like I would do something on my head unit, I forget to put the camera back, and I'd be like giving a demo, and like right at the end, I'd be like, "Fuck the camera." So I'd be like, "Hang on a second," and I'd pull the camera up, and they're like, "Whoa!"
I forgot my selling point.
Yeah,
It happens.
It does.
you got him with you, Mike? I'll bring you on.
Sometimes you dip down to 10s in the voltage, and it just happens.
Jeez, I guess maybe
Not if you're me or Mike. No.
that is true. There's no way in fucking hell unless my alternator just gave up.
Ooh, yeah. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah. No, it's me.
It happens. It'll not be there eventually.
One day. I'm gonna win that lottery. The NC lottery is at 1.2 billion or something right now. I'm gonna win that. We're all gonna have.
Hook me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna be lit.
Dude, I'll take a barndominium 100 by 50.
Whoa, chill.
yeah, bro.
Hey, look. I'll build doors for you, okay?
Yeah.
I can get down with that. That's a fair trade.
Yeah,
They gotta be more gold.
You get me a barndominium, I'll build the doors, including the mids. All right.
I got you.
Fair trade.
Seems like a fair trade. I'll give you a $200,000 barndominium for a $1,000 door. Sure.
Wait a minute. We gotta have pants on at least.
I got clothes on. I just don't have a shirt on. I've been down here building all night, man.
How's that 6th order going for that one sub?
For one, you know what? That one actually is good. It's in the car and it works. I'm working on that right now.
What is that?
Robbie's got a 6th order over here. I got Brett's done, and then Robbie's like, "Hey, I'll go bring you some money right now if you'll build me one." I'm like,
done.
Well, fuck it. I guess I'm in.
Like,
7 Michelobes later and a whole bunch of dust and dirt. We have another wall built.
I'm about 5 cores.
By the way, his former looked pretty beat up. I'm not gonna lie. I spent 4.5 hours. You can ask Brian Chamberlain, calling him and Jacob and the other guys to figure out how to get the pieces of my former out of my my motor in my Team V2.
Oh,
and then the other one that I took out that decided to hit the top plate.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way,
that cleared the top plate and rammed into it?
Yeah, it wasn't a good time.
Holy shit.
That's flattered coil. Literally soldered my coil into the spider.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I had Fuller in the truck at Ruckus. So I was like, hey, I want to see what the truck will do.
Yeah, Mike J over here is giving me a fucking heart attack. He's like, yeah, man, your coil's rubbing. I'm like, why? How would you know?
They look
I'm like, how would you know? Is there sparks?
Listen. It's sundown. It's not loud if it's not rubbing a little bit.
I mean, I didn't put it past him. I wanted his proof, and he was like, yeah, man, it's silver.
It looked like it when it was playing.
Dude, I was like really happy that you were hanging out with Mike and Log out there and stuff, because it looked like the truck was doing pretty well. I'm impressed, man. To do a 52 at 20 is pretty damn. That's like big boy numbers.
Yeah, that is. With 215s, like that's hella good.
By the way, to show you like how bullshit it was, I come up with that design out here in the garage, literally on some paper that I had lit on fire on accident while I was spray painting some bracing.
I know. I text you and I'm like, you're like, do you need it now or later in this week? I'm like,
I was sitting at the
dog,
computer.
I need it right now.
I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do. I'm sitting at the computer and I'm like, I really want to go down and build Brett's wall. But Kyler's been messaging me since like, I don't know, like 8 this morning, and then sends me a picture of his wall destroyed with a big fucking hole in the middle that you could stick a kid in. I'm like, he's not messing around. When you tell that kid to tear something apart, he's got the shit tore down.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight and all.
But you know what? I can say that about pretty much everybody in here because I've seen like Mike's posts and Log's posts, and I'm like, okay, Mike's in there welding. The next post I see, it's not even Mike posting about his build.
I know, it was long.
Got a post of him in there in the wall inside of the baffle somehow, and I'm like,
dude, you know what's funny is when we were over he was here at my house. We were building this enclosure in. I'd take a break from working, and then I'd just look at my phone for a quick second, and I see a post of me like a half hour, an hour ago, crammed up in the enclosure doing something. I'm like, dude, you're sitting behind me taking pictures?
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying to be helpful, but not too helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
he's like, I'm here.
He was really helpful.
Look, we were picking on Brett the whole time he's here and shit. I mean, Brett. I know Brett's got a complex hanging around with us now because I know I had him pissed off while he was here. I had his wall going together and shit, and I told him that I fucked it all up on accident and stuff to mess with him. And he gets here, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's done. Let's slide it in your truck. And he's like, okay. We're like, how much does it weigh? I took a guess of it. I'm like, well, 6 71-pound subs, like 5 sheets of wood, and then the epoxy and the brace. It can't be that heavy. And if all 5 of us lifted it up off the table about a 1/4 inch, we're like, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, dude.
We took a wild guess. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. We bought another 6 sheets of wood for your wall. So 11 sheets of wood total at 55 pounds a sheet, and then 500 pounds of sub. And then bracing and epoxy and stuff. We realized that there's like 1,100 pounds sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, well, it's kind of heavy.
Yeah,
a little bit.
That's a lot of weight to be thrown in there.
It's comparable to like a single guy in a ZV5.
Bro, it's funny because his shit's squatted now, and he's like, "Am I one of them squatted guys?" I was like, "You could be."
Yeah.
Did you see my comment?
All he needs is a Bubba setup, and he's good to go, man. Some 3s and 5s.
Yeah, he does.
A big sticker.
He's a 3s.
Yep, a big sticker says like, classified customs or like, bad boys hate me locally or some shit.
Yeah, hated locally.
Hated locally. That's what it is, or locally hated.
Hated.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, you don't need to tell people that people hate you.
Yeah, like we know.
Dude, it's so weird.
You rode up with a squatted truck, dude. I think your truck hates you. I'm kind of surprised. I read the post and stuff. Somebody sent me the post about your subs, and then I seen Chad popped his, and I'm like, everybody's popping their shit.
Dude,
not the ZV5.
Should have been
ZV5, stay alive, baby.
I was actually really surprised because he told me, he's like, I can't get him to get stinky. I'm like, you can't get him to get stinky. He's like, yeah, and the amp's not clipping either. I'm like, all right, we'll just keep turning it up until it stinks a little bit. He's like, but it's up. I'm like, what the hell is up? He's like, the knob no turn anymore.
Yeah, the gain is all the way up.
We got no more game, brother.
Oh, you know what? Bring me one of them awesome beverages. The ones with. Oh, by the way, did you know
start
Dunkin'
clipping
Donuts
eventually.
has beer now?
Huh?
What?
Dunkin' Donuts sells beer.
Wow.
I got a whole case of it, dude. They got Dunkin' Donuts like hard iced tea. It's pretty good. I'm about to go talk to Steven and be like, bro, you need to get in on this.
For real.
Like,
I'll try that.
What you been up to, Log? What you got going on?
Oh, just got back from TDH, so I'm gonna rip it all out. And
no shit.
They got one with coffee. I'm like, I don't think I want to drink alcohol coffee or whatever.
No.
Caffeine and alcohol. All right, for Loco.
Yeah. No, I really. You guys are going. Are you guys coming to Made of Steel or no?
I am.
Nope, not this year.
I'd love to, Mike, but
they're lame.
At this point, no.
That's a crazy haul. That's a long haul, you know.
It is. I wouldn't make it.
You're in where at?
Central Illinois.
Okay, you guys went to Ruckus, right?
Yeah.
So did we. That was a drive.
Yeah.
We're gonna make Slamology, so I think it's only fair if you come to me.
Yeah. Slamology is definitely basically the same haul.
Slamology for me is it's 19 and a half hours one way.
Yeah, let me see. Where's Made of Steel at?
Brooksville, Florida this year.
Brooksville.
About 11 hours for me.
11 hours, Jesus Christ. It was 13 and a half for me and John And it's crazy because I think I might have been Raymundo and I were like neck and neck with distance driven, but I was probably one of the top two like furthest driven demo trucks that loud all the way to Ruckus. We drove my shit all the way to Ruckus, and then the ignition module, the ECM, or not the ECM, the ICM blew up right in front of Jonathan Price's B&B.
Oh shit!
At 9:30 at night before O'Reilly's closed. So thank God David Cook and Roderick and all them were there to help me fuck around with it, figure it out. But yeah, that was a hell of a drive, man.
Didn't you win that? Did you win the longest traveled or someone else?
I won first windshield broke. I broke the windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 16-hour drive on that one. I'm not against the long drives, but I
don't do it in the middle of the night.
I just have so much shit going right now.
Hey, listen, if you guys come down, I bought a big ass B&B for our guys, and I would be okay with you guys staying there. I like you too.
I appreciate that.
You know, Kyler's coming and he's staying there. I think Jessica, Horace Day, and her husband are asking for some space. The problem we're running into right now is we can park like 8 to 9 cars there max, and we're already at like 8.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I told her we got to get crafty with parking, and of course, nobody wants to park their shit anywhere else because it's got, you know, thousands of dollars in it. And I spent $28,000 this month on new car audio equipment. I'm definitely parking mine at the B&B. I can tell you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I'm too poor to lose what I got.
Yeah.
So I got 3 20-pound fire extinguishers in case shit goes crazy.
Damn.
If he's saving some shit, it's gonna look like a snow fest.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna look like I went to fucking Coke heaven, but I'm saving it.
Yeah, the subs will work.
He's gonna look like that dinosaur. I love Coke.
All right, so here's what I got going in May, and why I really probably shouldn't go is the first weekend in May is Superfest. The next weekend I got a local show that's called Basin for Paws. It's to support a animal shelter freaking thing or something. And then the weekend after that is Made of Steel, the third weekend. The weekend after that we got something going, and then we're going camping the following weekend after that. And everything's out of state.
Yeah.
The whole month. Everything's out of state.
Yeah, Log, what's your excuse?
No, thank you.
What's your no?
Fair enough. You're right.
What's your excuse? You know what his excuse was? It's very easy. It starts with bad guacamole, ends with shitting. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Right. Take it. He's trying, but you know, unfortunately, there's some stuff that happened. But no, I was kind of depressed. I seen all the pictures of you guys there, and I'm like, man, that looked like a good time. And then I looked down, I didn't see any spinners. I was like, oh, he's slacking.
Dude, I had 2 spinners on there, and then I left, and I think it was the second place I stopped. I realized I was missing one of them. So at some point in time on the interstate,
you should have turned around.
It would have been hours of me trying to find that thing, dude.
It's worth it for the spinner life.
Well, the good thing is, so I only ran 2 of them, right? Because it shows no spinners on one side and the other side has spinners. Well, I have a third one. So I got a replacement.
You're a special guy.
Hey, did you find any of those mushrooms?
No, I didn't, dude. I didn't find any mushrooms.
I didn't think you would. It was way too cold.
I searched a couple different places, but I got some cool pictures. So
awesome. I've seen a couple of those on your Facebook.
Listen, he's lying to you. He found shrimp. It's not
yeah.
We're in here doing the rewards, and Log's like, yeah, man, there's so many mushrooms around here that are like edible. They're like chicken and they taste like, you know, other things. And I'm like,
you know what? We were at a restaurant, and we were at the hibachi restaurant, and of all places, right? You're getting your food cooked by some random, you know, supposed to be like a Japanese guy cooking hibachi. No, we had one of the guys I actually know. His name is Josh, and he's Mexican as hell because I'm Mexican. And he's like, "Why don't you like mushrooms?" Like, I don't eat anything that eats shit. I'm sorry, but mushrooms. You really like mushrooms?
Those are woody. Not all
I don't like
mushrooms
either.
shit, though.
It's a consistency thing for me, though.
I don't eat anything that eats degrading matter.
Yeah.
You don't like photosynthesis? Come on, man.
Like, man, you know what sounds great? Let's go out in the forest and eat a big fucking mushroom that just devoured a fucking rotten tree.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Logs down.
I'm down, dude. Let me get that shit.
You don't care how trippy shit gets. He's down.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna tell you right now. I watched Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. If you eat enough shrooms, you really do trip like Jack Black in the forest.
That's a good movie.
Jeez. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Somebody's chatting in there. I keep getting some notification on my phone. Jessica's in here. Hi, Jess.
5.5 hours. Damn, Jessica.
Not bad. I'm 14 and a half hours from May to Steel, so really it's not too bad.
How far was Ruckus for you?
Ruckus was damn near that far. So let me see real quick.
I thought Ruckus was like 10 or 11.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just come down. Like I tell you now, it's gonna be great. We donated a bunch of subs and amps and shit for to give away to the pre-registrants, and then I've got some other subs and amps here. I've been kind of holding off, waiting for John to put together. We're gonna give away a couple sets of big 15s and some amplifiers. And I got a 5K and a 7.5K out here in the garage.
Yeah, I'm 13 hours and 8 minutes from Ruckus.
I'm about 11, so that means like 10 and a half tops.
Yep. 13 for me on that. That sucks.
I'm in such a good spot that everything's like less than 10 hours.
Shut up.
Yeah, dude.
Shut up, man.
And you live right where the Sundown show is, right?
Yeah. Like,
you know what?
15 minutes.
You know what? Just we don't like you. All right, Meg?
Yeah.
You know, it sucks to win. I know it does.
You and your $13,000 motorcycle you don't ride.
What?
Yeah.
Never.
What?
Hey, by the way, I'm trying to sell it. If anybody wants it, 8,000. It'll go up.
Bro, I'll give you my left pocket right now.
Hard pass. I feel like your right pocket's heavier.
No, my left pocket's got the wallet and the cards in it. That's the one that you want.
I'll tell you. Nah, after you just told us you dropped 30K on equipment, they're probably maxed out good.
No,
Yeah.
I did good. Actually, it's funny because Austin called me this morning. He's like, hey man, are you wanting those 30Ks? I'm like, yeah, because everybody on the team is running the Black Brick amps and shit. Austin sponsored us with a bunch of stuff. So I'm like, yeah, man, let's do it. And then I realized, I'm like, yeah, it's another chunk of money that's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But for good reason. I like running the stuff you guys got. And it seems like Joey's doing pretty well. I haven't got to hear his truck on 2 amps yet, but I'm imagining it's pretty ridiculous.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to get one of those 30Ks probably at the end of this year when I go to 412s.
I got one here you can borrow. Oh, that battery's pretty as can be.
You don't want me to borrow it. You know what I do with borrow.
Don't hook the fucking O-scope up to it. You'd be just fine.
I know.
This dude
Don't try to
calls me, he's
O-scope
like,
it.
you know what? Brett messaged me, and he's like, bro, can you help Kyler out? He's such a good kid. I'm like, I would have just helped him out if he'd have messaged me. I'm really bad about that. I usually just give shit away. And he's like, well, can you give him this amp for like nothing so that you can help him out? This is like his last couple bucks he can spend. And I got on Facebook. The first thing I looked at in the morning was a picture of a blown FET and a bad resistor. I'm like,
Damn.
Hey, you should see. Hey, wait till you see my new business card. It's hilarious.
does it say Big Jeff can't hair trick?
No, it says something like on the.
I started
It
that
says
by
something
the way.
like the master of blowing amps or something like that.
Hey, listen, you can blow amps. That's your
I can
thing.
blow amps like nobody's bitch.
I can't. I'm pretty good at not doing. I can't say that because the JP stuff wasn't happy, but it was also running at a full volt pass where it should have been sub ohm. So
You see my bass AK hooked up backwards?
Huh?
I said, you see my bass AK hooked up backwards in the chat. Not a single person commented on it.
Oh, you know what? I did. Where you were hooking it up and you didn't have the lugs connected yet, and I'm like, yeah, well.
What a fucker.
Listen,
That was just a joke, but no one caught on it.
You'll pop about 13 or 14 amps, and then you'll realize, you know what? It's not a good.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on 4, and so far it's coffee.
You know why it doesn't hurt you as bad as it does somebody like Mike or Log or me? Because your 8K that you popped or the amp that I sent you could buy like 8 of them for what I paid for.
Yeah. That's why I buy cheap shit.
Dude.
Because I know I'm going to do some dumb shit.
Probably a basic repair on a salt amp's probably as much as a fucking brand new Teramps 8K.
I know that the whole power supply side of that amp being fixed is around $450 to $500, which they're big. I mean, that's a 12K. I mean, you look at it, right? The Solid 8's really a 12K. So I can see why it's so expensive to work on it, but holy shit, man. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I can do some PCB repair, but 16, 24 MOSFETs, oh, that's a lot.
He's like, I can fix an amp if you give me a big fire and like some marshmallows.
Yeah, right.
We can turn some SDDNs to trash.
A really high bridge.
What you have the SDDN on? 1 salt 8?
Yeah, salt 8 at half ohm.
What's up, Dave?
Bro, that's a little spicy.
There's a good bit of cowbell there.
Yeah, I could smell his coil burning from my truck 2 cars away.
Dude, I had them. That's why I wanted that temp sensor from Nilo, because I had that coil fucking hot all day off and on. So
yeah, I run the kit in my truck, and I mean the teams are fine on the 63s, but I could tell, like when I get into like the efficiency, the closure around its peak, I could tell I need more power. So I'm hoping the Salt 8s will do better, which I imagine I'll probably clamp 2 to 4K per amp more than I had.
Yeah,
but I keep. Like, I don't know how the SDDN coil is set up, but I know that I could keep my teams at 350 degrees or below, and they'll stink at 350, but they're fine. Like 280 degrees and below, they're chilling, man. It'll do a 61 on music, like nonstop at 250 degrees, and they're fine.
No shit.
Nice.
But as soon as they see like 380, they get angry.
That's why I'm going to be happy to have that meter in there to be able to see, because it'll give me something to look for, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I don't know. I have a hard time like holding back. So if I see a number, I'll be like, all right, I just got to stop till I get to, whatever threshold I set. And then it'll be easier for me to not.
That's what I did at Ruckus, man. Jacob got in the truck. I told Ryan and all the guys that were standing there at JS, I'm like, bro, I'm going to blow something up with him in there. You watch. The windshield was already gone. The passenger door was held together. The ratchet strap. I'm like, I'm going to break something. I had gotten the subs all cooled down because I let Joey demo for like 20 minutes. And I was videoing his truck, and my subs were cooled down. And Fuller's like, oh, you're Mike Bridge. Let me come over. Let's go. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He got on the truck, and I played him the first part of Bad Boys, chopped and slowed like 19 hertz, and there's glass flying everywhere, and he's covering his face. And then he gets out of the truck. The subs are like 330 degrees. I'm like, yeah, they're pretty hot. I gave him everything the truck had, and then this little cute kid pulls up in a Power Wheels with 2 little Hutchison or the little Origin 8s on the back.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Can I get a demo?" I'm like,
"Yep, I guess so."
Sure. I'm playing it, and he gave me the meanest face I've ever seen from anybody. Like that demo ain't shit. And I'm like, all right. I rolled into it, and it got right to the point, and I forgot the song's got like a 12 hertz drop in it. And I hear flop, 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 flop. Like, oh, and that's that coil I just showed you. That fucking, I literally soldered the coil to the spider. It's pretty cool.
Crazy, dude. It's always the all right, just one more.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're doing in life. If you say, all right, I'm just gonna do one more real quick or something like that, something bad's happening.
Yeah, stop now.
Don't give me a mean facial expression when you liking what you see, because I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I'm going to send that bitch into the 9s. I hit the 10s, I'm going to hit the 9s.
Hayden got in my truck at Made of Steel last year. And I've never like fully talked to the guy or met him in person stuff until then. And he gets in the truck. He's like, "Do you got some 15 hertz for me?" I'm like, "No, but I got a song that plays 14. He's like, 14? He goes over to Joey's truck. He's like, "Can you play me 14 hertz?" He's like, "No, but I got 11. He's like, "Bro, I can't ask you to play shit. I can't." I'm like, Joey ripped his face off with some EVLs. I'm like, oh god, that you got to feel some type of way when you get into somebody's shit, and their subwoofers and amplifiers cost less than your battery bank and it's louder than you.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Dude, I had a kid get into my truck. I gave him a demo. I asked his dad. I was like, "Hey, can he go full tilt? Like, is he all right?" And he was like, "Hell yeah, give it to him." Bro, this kid was just like,
"Oh man."
I was like, oh.
And I gave one at Made of Steel. This cute little girl walked up, little pigtails and stuff with her mom, and she's got big ass ear covers on, like muffs. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give him a demo stuff. Her hair's flowing, her mom's in there like, the little girl's just sitting there like,
they're just mean mugging. They're like, come on, give it to me.
Little shit.
Yeah. Right. They're like, give it to me. Roll that knob, baby.
She's like, a solid 3 out of 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's
like,
not
I hit them with a 170 and 20, and they're like, eh.
Now then go sit in like Chris Lee's or
Yeah.
Steve Duncan. I told Duncan my dad was out there. My dad. A lot of times we joke around and stuff. He thinks he's hot shit. I'm like, all right. I put him in Duncan's truck. I was like, Duncan, listen, man. If you've ever give somebody a kick-ass demo this weekend, I said, beat my dad up. It's like, all right. Gave him a 68 at like 23. My dad's sitting in the truck and he's like, yeah, it's not that bad. As he starts rolling into it and his fucking ears are flopping and shit and his glasses blew up and he's like, God damn.
Yeah, that was me and Log at Ruckus. That dude was just giving it to us.
Mm-hmm.
He parked right behind us day 2, and oh man, oof,
I did it all day until the windshield was like not repairable.
That 40 hertz that he goes, oh man, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
He knows when I'm getting in there. Nope. Don't even try it, dude. Give me your 20s.
For real.
Yeah, that's how I am. I want some 20s, but he gave me 40s, and ooh, shit.
I'll tell you what, man, when I got in Steve Sarantino's van, dude, that thing's nasty. And I swear, like, he put that one song on when I was up in the fucking hot seat. And I'm like, dude, is this the one that gets into like the high 30s, 40s?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And he's like, oh, no, I got you, man. Because I just told him, like, I'll blow my eardrum out. Like, no problem.
Just
Start playing, and he rolled into that thing. I was like, God, man. Like, man, that thing was so nasty.
You got that video. You better post that bitch up.
Yeah.
I know. So I got a video, but my phone ended up somehow, like, I must not have cared that I was recording, and my phone was like in my lap or something.
Dang.
So I think I got my initial reaction, but somebody was recording me outside the door. I don't remember who it was. Was it you, Log?
No, I think it was Kyler. Yep, Taco.
Oh, did you send that to me already?
I did.
Oh, fuck.
No, I think I did. Can't remember.
You sent me a couple, but
he's like, you know, all of his music in his fucking flash drive is from like 11 or 10 hertz to 27. He has nothing above. So we put these amps in, and they got a subsonic that starts at 15, and it's got like a 36 dB slope. So like it at 15, there's nothing below.
oh, jeez.
So we get in there and we're playing music and shit, and I'm like, all right, well, 15 it's there, but like 20 plus, it's obnoxious. 60 to 40 is just ugh. I told Joey, I'm like, fuck that. You're gonna get in here. I'm gonna make you listen to it at least once. So I put him in there and I start rolling into the knob, and he just gives me this face like he smelled the stinkiest fart he's ever smelled. He's like,
It's terrible.
He's like, I don't want that ever. He's like, I don't like that. I'm not gonna play that for people.
Don't nobody like them highs.
Who you are? I'm telling you right now, wind is nice.
Yeah.
But that one guy that talks smack to you, and you put him in the truck, and you give him 55 hertz, and you do a 166, and he's just like,
yeah.
no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Not for me.
All right. Well, I think I gotta get out of here, guys. I don't know if you guys are wanting some food, but I need to get some food and go to bed.
All right, man. That sounds good. I'm going to put this video on real quick if the quality came through. I don't know if it did or not.
All right. I'm out of here, guys.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Have a good night, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
For coming on, guys.
The quality's kind of shit, but
Yeah, I'll send it to you through Messenger or iMessage, so it's better.
you can kind of see. That thing was crazy, man. Dude.
Oh yeah.
And when I say those, I don't know how those subs held up. Like, you could feel the surround, the cone, everything was hot on those, every single sub that I could touch. I'm like,
that's the thing with these coil temp kits and shit that are out there. Ricky's a perfect example, right? He will have them subs so stink. They should have blown up fucking 8 demos ago, and they'll just keep living. And then you'll have me out there with brand new fucking 8-layer team coils, you know, by Beast coils from Nard and everything. And I'm like, yeah, man, let's go. And they die on the first song. I'm like, it's aggravating, but
I must have got lucky hitting 10 volts, and they wouldn't get above 120 degrees.
you don't have enough battery bank to push your amp though. So
yeah.
He's like, oh, I did a 52. I did a 52 at 20. I'm like, yeah. Now wait till you have electrical.
Yeah, you got an easy 53.5.
I hope I did a 53.3 at 36.
Oh geez, yeah, you got
mid 50s, and that's pretty freaking killer, man, for the cone area that you have, because you got to realize that You're just slightly more than a regular, like a single 18 setup.
Yeah.
Like you and Mike, he doesn't have that much less cone area than you. So it's crazy to think like the sundown stuff works. All them guys that talk shit, they're like, "Oh, sundown this, sundown that." I laugh all the time because I'm like, "Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now."
I don't understand the hate, man.
But that sundown stuff, they're the best for a reason. I hate to say it.
I had so many people get in my truck. They were like, "Hey, what you want?" I'm like, "Sundown." They're like, and I'm like, what? And they're like, I just like to be different. And I'm like, okay, well, you can be different all you want, but
I'm gonna be loud. How about that?
Yeah, did you hear what you just got demoed? Like,
yeah.
You want this, but you want to use that? No.
He's got 100 square inches more than I do.
Four guys with me and John, and they're like, "Oh man, dude, I'm so happy to see that you got something else like unique in your truck, not sundown." I'm like, "Well, those are sundowns."
You just don't see them all the time.
They're not very common, but probably the only one running around with 4 of them in it.
Yep.
He's like, "Oh my god, that's crazy, dude. Where'd you get those?" I'm like, "Well, it took 5 years, but yeah, they work. I don't care what you have. To be honest with you, you can have whatever equipment you want. I think I find it the most interesting when I get into something like at Made of Steel this year. We'll be giving an award away for our team choice, which Sean's going to debut that here this week. I've told the guys, I'm like, I know that everybody wants to. The first thing I think of is let's go pick something that's really loud. I'm like, bro, don't get me wrong, being loud is awesome, but I like something like my car where it's single 18 50 plus and freaking jammed. And it's not something that everybody on the planet had. Like it took you some effort to get a 50 plus out of that car.
Right.
It doesn't take that much effort to do mid 50s or a 60 with 815s or 818s or something stupid. I'm like, no, okay, well you're supposed to be loud.
This right here, man. Jacob pours every bit of himself into the R&D and the quality on the products, man. Like. For someone to even think that, I mean, there are some other good companies out there that do good R&D as well, but for the most part, no, they don't. And that's not me being a nut hugger. It's just seeing it's facts. It's facts.
Well, let's go like this. Think of 3 brands that do R&D. I can think of 3 off the top of my head that are really R&D. Now, mind you, somebody will go, "Oh, well, what about B2 or this company?" But like I just had this conversation with Coffee, one of my customers today and good friend. He's like, "Well, B2 are like, well, if you look at B2, they share all their shit with Trinity Audio now, right?
Yeah.
Like their motor's not really R&D. That's a shelf motor. It's shared between multiple woofers now.
Yeah.
If you go out to really count, like what are the real R&D motor and basket companies out there, I can think of 3 off the top of my head that are pretty good. And that would probably be Def Bonds, which Def Bonds is kind of a mixture of R&D and off the shelf. Pride, Sundown are probably the 2 top ones that I can think of that really do everything.
Yeah.
Like there's not another sub on the planet that shares a Pride motor or a Pride basket. There's not another company on the planet that shares a Sundown tooled frame and tooled motor or the throw that it's got.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't get me wrong, Scar's cool for what they are for the budget. And I actually don't mind Scar that bad. I got one sitting right next to me.
I love Scar for the budget.
Yeah, they work.
They do.
I just don't like Kevin. How about that?
And one thing about Sundown's R&D and or parts availability. Where are you getting a recone overnighted next day?
Bro, you're not going to.
Yeah. I will say this right now. You will from Sundown because I ordered my drop-ins on a Wednesday at 4:30 in the evening. Brian and I sat down and I ordered all those amps and the subwoofer drop-ins and shit. And I ordered the drop-ins that I've got sitting right there, literally behind the chair, are going in my teams this time around. Are completely one-off. Like they never intended for the spiders that I picked to be used with the coils, blah blah blah. But it on Monday. Mind you, FedEx doesn't work on Mondays, right? On Monday, somehow the shit showed up off of a truck here at my house on a pallet.
Yep.
And I'm talking like all the drop-ins built, all the amplifiers boxed ready to go. Like they don't stick around, man. If you go order your Def Bonts or your Pride. Don't get me wrong, Pride makes some amazing stuff. I've had some ST15s that were just wicked.
Yep.
But if you blow them, you're kind of SOL, right? You're not going to go anywhere and find the fucking coil.
No, you gotta have to buy that stuff ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better have them sitting around.
Stuart bought 2 of the ST3s or whatever they were, the big fucking ferrite motor. They're like 119 pounds a piece, and they were $4,900 shit or imported to the U.S. at the time because that Joe guy that had screwed everybody with Pride, was not around anymore, and there was no way to get him other than one guy, which was Alexander Trinidad at the time. And I told him, like, well, what's a drop-in cost? He's like, well, import 2 drop-ins is $1,623. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man! Like, that's a whole ass like NSV6 and a nice dinner.
Yeah, you just made yourself a paperweight.
Yeah, I'm like, and the bad part is the coils are goofy. Like, if you've ever taken one of them ST3s apart and you look at the coil, they're very thick, and the measurements for the ID and the OD, they don't fit anything else. Like, I hate to say it, those black brick subs that Joey's got.
Yeah,
you can actually take those and you can fit like a team coil or, something from a Sundown in them and shit. They fit. Do you got to do some tinkering and stuff to make them work? Thanks, Bob. Yeah, but you can make something like that work, or a resilient woofer or whatever. But I mean, still at the end of the day, there's a reason that everybody goes and rebuilds all their shit with Sundown Softies one way or another.
I mean, it's legit. I blew this up. And I was talking with Jacob on Saturday about it and stuff, and about some Inhuman talk. But yeah, I ordered this on Monday. Morning, and I had a tracking for it same day. And then I think I'll have it tomorrow. The recon for it.
I'll tell you, Brian is awesome about that with us on the team stuff, because half the time, before I could get it paid for, it already got shipping information waiting for me, and the stuff's already like, bro, let me pay for it first so that I can make sure that, like, I have the money. My drop-ins showed at the house like 2 days later. I'm like, I haven't paid yet. And he's like, oh, well, the first ones were messed up. So just do it on us. I'm like, oh, okay, but thank you. He an amp for our giveaway and stuff, and I'm like, I love them. They do awesome stuff, and they're just good people. Brian's a good guy. Jacob's an awesome guy. At the end of the day, it's just neat to see that when you talk to them, that they're very, very down to earth. Because, like, I can tell you plenty of guys that own big companies that I've talked to that are not like that.
Yep.
They care in which the community they're selling in.
What do we got here? There's a bunch of people coming. Scar and CT Sounds are awesome budget brands. I've ran some CT stuff in the back in the day. They were okay.
All right, boys. I got a piece. It's bedtime.
I'm about to get to bed too, man. It's almost 10.
Y'all have a good night, and just remember, nipples.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on.
One time on your live stream, I just got to let it be known. Ricky is.
Oh, am I on there?
Speak of the devil.
He's here now.
I clicked the link to watch it.
Look, what is this?
And here I am.
The DTP, weekly live featuring special guest Team It Hurts.
Yeah, basically.
Look at Ricky.
We've infiltrated.
Hey, Rick.
Where'd Log go?
He's out. He's eating.
He needed to go eat some food and make some logs.
Yeah. I'm back in my shop now. I'm done working on mine for the night. I realized I had no 4-gauge ferrules because I've never had anything that needed 4-gauge before. Everything was always 1/0. So they'll be here at 7 a.m.
Hey, Ricky.
Yeah.
Look at Robbie's wall.
Hell yeah. Y'all really like that blue.
It looks good. All right, see you, bro.
Anyways, I don't want to bug you. I know you're trying to get off here, Mike. You have a wonderful night, and thank you for bringing me on, man.
All right, man. See you guys.
I'll see y'all later. Have a good night, man.
All right, see you.